Hey there, I have for you a question slash proposition slash announcement. You see, I have this microphone. It was bought for no more than $35, and surprisingly, it actually works pretty well. And to top that, I myself have a decent voice that could be perfect for storytelling. So, what I'm trying to get at with this is, what if I entertained you through my talking? I could hypothetically tell all sorts of stories for your entertainment, from a plot as fantastical as dragons in a faraway land to the frightening dangers of exploring an abandoned school at night, or to something as raw and real as a journey to self-discovery in a lifetime. I believe I can get you hooked onto my stories and get you to feel all sorts of feelings such as wonder, excitement, fear, joy, suspense, and many, many more. Perhaps my storytelling will help you relax during your personal downtime and help you forget about your worries while getting your imagination flowing. All this to say, posting this type of content on my channel would be quite good for me too. It would be so that I have an excuse to not be so glued to my phone all the time and have a tangible goal to work towards and stick to. I would write and edit my own stories and produce scripts, which would be a great way to get my brain working in a really positive and creative way. I could have a really good opportunity to work on my smarts, you know what I mean? And as I keep thinking about the writing that I would need to do in order to make this project a success, my mind is immediately transported back to elementary school English class. In the Canadian school curriculum that I was raised in, I remember that my teachers emphasized the importance of brainstorming before jumping into a writing piece. And I remember that the way I would organize my pre-writing ideas was through a brainstorm bubble. Don't worry if you're unfamiliar. Simply picture a large cloud or bubble right in the middle of a piece of paper. That is where you would put your story title or main topic. Now imagine around this bubble are even tinier bubbles branching out, and written on them is every single idea you have surrounding your topic, as well as any descriptions and specifics that you would like to note regarding them. To be honest, I'm currently still at the stage where my idea bubble, titled YouTube Video Ideas, are supported by only a couple branches. So today, I'll let you in on what some of my plans are in the near future for uploads. My first idea on my brainstorm page is horror, specifically a horror genre for stories in which there can be a wide variety, as long as they induce a sense of unsettlement or fear. I would think that I've successfully created a horror story. And I have many ideas with just the thing, such as urban exploration, the paranormal such as ghosts, demons, and entities, monsters such as werewolves, vampires, and witches. I also think I could dabble with something darker, such as serial killers. I know that I certainly am failing to name all the possible stories that I could do. However, those are what are on the forefront of my mind right now. Feel free to comment down below if you have any suggestions. Moving on to my second genre idea, which is adventure/action. Things like alien invasions, robbery heists, murder mysteries, spy missions, dystopian societies, and any other similar plots would be great examples. It'll definitely be a new and challenging writing concept. However, I'm motivated and more than happy to take it on. I can imagine how entertaining it would be as a YouTube video. Next up, a genre I definitely want to write about is contemporary fiction and romance. Essentially, I want to also write inspiring and wholehearted stories that people can relate to and take away from. And it's not that my other video ideas will not be showcasing wholesome elements. However, I do want separate video ideas that are more on the morally rich and thought-provoking side. And finally, my last idea for a genre is not really a genre. You see, I have an idea bubble titled Miscellaneous. The reason for this is that I have a bunch of random ideas that don't quite fit into a theme. However, I do feel that some of these ideas would be a good way to ensure that I take some time to step back from the generic process of story writing and telling. As an example, I think it would be cool to eventually get my audience to submit stories of their own. Whether it be fictional or not, it would be my pleasure to give your own creativity and personal experiences the limelight if you so desire. And finally, in my miscellaneous ideas, I had written poetry, educational fun facts, and meditation. These are all experimental, of course. However, it would be fun to play around with and explore. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for sticking around and taking interest in my plans for the future of my channel. Your support would mean the world to me, as I'm just starting out. So please take the time to like and comment so that I know you are here. And of course, subscribe to follow along with my journey. Feel free to also let me know what you would like to see more of from me down below in the comments. I already have a great feeling about building this YouTube channel, as it will be super fulfilling for me. And of course, I want to help some of you guys out there to take the time to unwind as you listen to the wonders of creative storytelling. So definitely expect more from me and be on the lookout. This isn't a goodbye. Until next time, dear friend.